All right, at the top of the show, Eamon Javers said he was going to go into the White House to try to get an answer to a specific question. Apparently, he's gotten that answer. He's come back out to the camera, and he joins us now. Eamon, what do we learn?
Yeah, Brian, so this is the White House's reaction now to that suggestion by Steve Bannon. Remember, Steve Bannon is making this suggestion on Sean Spicer's podcast that Scott Bessent should be both Treasury Secretary and Fed Chair. The White House now saying such an arrangement is not being and has never been considered by the White House. So consider that a full and complete denial by the White House that that idea is being considered by the White House. Now, clearly, it's being considered by Steve Bannon and Sean Spicer, who are discussing it on Spicer's podcast tonight. And that idea is going to get some traction within the MAGA base as a result of that. The question is, how much traction will the president catch wind of that? And does the president think that's a good idea? And is it even practical at all? All of those questions out there right now. Neither man is obviously a current administration official, and we'll see. Obviously, that is an idea, the idea of Bessent holding two hats at the same time, that would just be enormously unprecedented and controversial. Right?
And I saw the debate at the end of the exchange, is this just getting a lot of attention because of who said it, Steve Bannon? Because otherwise, it's just kind of podcast fodder, right? You say stuff, sports, a hot take on the Cowboys quarterback or whatever it is. It's kind of a hot take on Scott Bessent.
Yeah, and I think the White House is looking at this as, that this is Steve Bannon being Steve Bannon. He's out there doing this stuff. He makes a lot of provocative statements. And so, take that for what it is. Clearly, it's an idea that is out there. And for our audience, watching all this, why is this important, what somebody says on a podcast? Well, because it's somebody who has a strong relationship with the president, who does have friends inside the building, and who may be making this case privately to people inside the building as well. We'll see if we hear anything from the president about it. What the president has said is that Bessent is out of the running for Fed chair because Bessent tells him he doesn't want to be Fed chair. So that's where we stand officially from the announcements from the person who is the president of the United States and the Secretary of the Treasury right now. Still, this idea is kicking around out there. It's worth kind of putting a pin on it and just watching to see where that discussion goes, I think, Brian.
Well, it's keeping you busy. It's keeping everybody busy. Every day. Right. There's some new. We went from almost no news to just news every day. It's somewhere in the middle. There's got to be an answer. Eamon Javers.
Target-rich environment for news. That's right.
Well said.